Hey, hello everyone. Welcome back to my channel, your go-to destination, Miss Excel. So, in our last video tutorial, we have talked about the lookup functions called lookup and VLOOKUP. And if you are new to my channel, I'll give the link to my description box. You can go and watch over there. So, today we are going to discuss about a new function which I'll reveal in shortly. So have you ever struggled with the lookup function we have talked about, that like VLOOKUP and lookup? So today this video is very important and give you a flexibility to search your data by this function. So today we are going to talk about a function, a powerful function called index match. The combined index match is a very powerful over VLOOKUP and lookup. So without any further ado, let's get started. So to discuss about the function index and match, I have taken this data set, employee name, project, employee ID, yearly rating, increment percentage and salary. Now before beginning our today's tutorial, let me give you a question or a scenario. Like in VLOOKUP we have learned about, like if one lookup value is given and the array contains the information where we are searching the data, like for employee ID 8210, if I want to search the employee name, so I can also use the VLOOKUP function. But the thing is that just look this table very closely. Like employee ID is my right side and employee name is my left side. So what do you think? The VLOOKUP function will work here? Let's check. So if I put a VLOOKUP here, and what is my lookup value? My lookup value is nothing but employee ID. So I am trying to search this particular employee 8210. What is the corresponding name of that particular employee? So where I can search, I will select the whole array because this is the entire data set for me. Then I am pressing F4 and then I am searching the column. So which column contains the employee name details? First column, right? Column A. So I am putting column number, column index 1 and then 0 for exact match and putting enter. Oops, it's giving me #NA. Why it is giving me #NA? If you can recall, like in last video also I have mentioned emphasized this particular thing, like VLOOKUP always work from left to right, but here my lookup value is in my left side, not in right side, but the lookup, like the employee ID is lying right side. So that is why VLOOKUP is not functioning. So if in real time, if you're in spreadsheet, if you're getting some kind of data where you have to search from the content from your right side, like here, so which function you will use? So no worries, that is why the index function is work as a savior to deal with this kind of situation, right? So what we should do, it's an inbuilt function again, index. Now it is giving me the array. So what is the array? Array is the employee name, because we are searching about employee name. So I'm selecting only this column or as an array, okay? And then it is giving me option like row number. So row number, it's an integer number. Let's say I am able to see the 8210 row number is lying on second row because my selection is from row number 2, right? So when I'm selecting a range, this will consider the first selection, first row will consider as 1, second selection will be considered as 2. So I'm putting 2 here and then 0 because column is not required. So we are getting our desired value, like 8210, corresponding name is employee, name is Rahul Sen. So I'm getting this function. Now the question is, in index function we are putting the row manually, but what if we can automate that? Because in the larger database it's not possible for you to search, oh, this employee ID belongs for this row, okay, we have to just count and then put a row number 2 or 3 or 4 or something like that. So to just reduce that hassle, what we can do, we can bring up some new function called match. So what again, it's an inbuilt function in Excel. What match function talk about? First of all, lookup value. So we're trying to find the employee ID. So we will put a cell number J2 because here I will put the employee ID manually. Employee ID belongs in C column, right? This column. So this is my lookup array, and match type should be exact match. So 0 means exact match. So in second scenario, what I'm trying to show, instead of putting the row number manually, that should be give an integer value, I'm putting a function here. So it will return me the integer value which will pass as an input to an index function, right? So let's say I'm putting an enter. Oh, this is giving me the proper answer. Now what benefit it will give me, like if I delete the employee ID and put some different employee ID here, let's say 8925. So 8925, the corresponding employee name is name here. Okay, so this is the benefit, like I no need to manually count the row. It will automatically give me the row number as output, and then I'm nesting it in index function so that combined it give me a proper value. So instead of putting this employee ID, if I put the data validation here, we'll go to data, then data validation, then I'll select list from here, and as a source I'm giving all the employee ID, so that what it will happen, I am able to select it from the drop down. So any employee ID I'll select, it will give me the employee name. Okay, now if I want to get the salary also, like I have put here an index function, a particular column, that is column A, because I can see employee name lies under column A. Right now I want to get a salary amount also. So what I will do, let's say I'll change the map, the array. So I'll select entire array here. Okay, now the salary is in column, like it is not in D column, it is in F column. So here if you see the index function, it is giving me two options, like a row number and column number. Column number is optional because it is in third bracket, but now as it is giving me salary, I'll show you we can use that in column function also, column number also, because when we're searching this employee name, I have specifically mentioned just search the value from this A column only. So that is why it is giving me this result, right? But what if in index function, if I give our mapping or the range of array, the entire table, how Excel will identify like which column you are looking for? Then we have to provide a particular column number so that it can identify it, right? So here I will show you how to do that. So let's say putting index function. So first I'll need to put array. So as an array, I'm giving the reference of entire table, and then as row number, it will be a same thing because I'll put the employee ID. So in match function, the lookup array should be only one. Okay, this should be an important note. We cannot have a multiple row or multiple column as an input in lookup array. So I have to particularly give a one. So here the row number will be lies on employee ID column. So I'll give the lookup array as this employee ID column. Then it will be a comma and exact match. Now this will give us the output as a row number. Now I have to select a column number because I need salary here, and I have given entire range to this index function. Now again I'll use match function, but here the lookup value will be salary, and where the salary particular this word exists in this row, right? So this will be my lookup array and exact match. So here we go, like Rani Agarwal, this particular employee, and the salary is 32959, right? And if I change the employee ID here from the drop down, like 8034, so it will give me another result. 8034 is Preeti. So Preeti Sen has salary of 30461. So what it is giving me, I'm just giving an input of employee ID. It is giving me the employee name and the salary. So index and match is so powerful function. Like if we need to have a data set column wise or different row wise, doesn't matter, it is lying on the left side of my lookup array or the right side of my lookup array, it will give me the exact result. So through match function, we are passing the input of column and row, and then that is getting functioned or calculated under index, and then I'm just giving the array and it is giving me the exact result. Like here I'm getting employee name and salary, right? So that's all. So it's a very powerful function you can use in your daily life, and this is so much flexible. As a beginner, you can easily sort out your data no matter where the data lies, left, right, the column number, row number, that also you can automate. No need to count down manually and pass the input. You will use match function, and that's output will pass as input in your index function. So today I have decided, like, let's give you a homework, because without homework I don't think you'll be able to hands-on on this function. So I have prepared this table like a student chart. There are students' name, 10 students' name, and there are different subject and the marks they have obtained against their name for maths, physical science, life science, Bengali and English. And now here in drop down I'll select student's name, and that will populate their number against their subject. So the same function, the index and match, you can use here, and you can able to derive the output. So what I'll do, I'll just upload this in my Google Drive and share that link in my description box, so that you can go over there and download that and just do practice it, and share the link in my comment section, so that individually I can go and check and reply you back, like the desired result you are able to get or not. If anywhere you get stuck, I'll also help you and guide you. Okay. So with this note, I'm ending today's video tutorial and the index match function. I hope you are equipped with this function now, and in your daily life you'll be able to easily use these functions, right? So don't forget to do the homework, because I'll going to check the individual comment and I'll help you if anywhere you get stuck. So if you like the video, do subscribe, like and share as much as possible, and don't forget to hit the bell icon, because whenever I'll be back with some new video tutorial, you'll be able to get the notifications, right? So till then, stay happy, stay tuned, and let's explore. Bye.